Well, good afternoon. I'm Rick Dancer. It's Thursday afternoon before the 4th of July. Oregon, you are something else. Um, but let me do it. Let's see. So we are starting off on a different page today. So I'm going to find out. Um, and there we go. Now I can. Okay. So that's telling people we're there. I was just talking to somebody on the phone. It's a new client that I have. And hi, Dana. And we were talking about next week, we're starting up our PNW Backstory series again. And we're going to be traveling carefully, and we're going to be showing you and introducing you to people and showing you how and offering a trip and how you can get these trips. We're going to be going to Redmond, and we're going to be going to the Faith, Hope, and Charity Vineyard, an alpaca ranch, all kinds of really cool stuff. Hi, guys. And so I'm talking to this client, and we're talking about Oregon and how much we love her. And I think Oregon is kind of like an old grandma. She's like a great great grandma, where she can kind of sometimes be a little rough around the edges, and sometimes, a little rugged, sometimes a little tough. And I will have my mask handy. I've got it right here next to me. And I just took it off because it's hot out, and I'm not going to do that. Hi, guys. How are you? That's your neighborhood. We're going to be over there, Sandy. So we're leaving on the 8th, and we'll be over in the Redmond area for through the weekend. And then that following week, we'll have a contest where you'll get to win a night there when it's appropriate, when we can give that away. The alpaca farm, you went there last Saturday. We're staying there. Kathy and I are going to be staying there. And then we're going to give away a trip where you'll get to win a night in either a teepee or a yurt, and also a luxury motor coach from Beaver Coach that's at the Faith, Hope, and Charity Vineyard. They're going to have electric bikes for you, all kinds of stuff. Because you know what? I think it's time that we dream again. I'm tired. When people first came here, there was a saying when pioneers came to Oregon. It says, the cowards never started, the weak died along the way, and that leaves us. I kind of think that's where I'm at, Oregon is about innovation. Oregon is about people who came here because they wanted to get away from culture, and we're still like that today. People in Oregon are rugged individualists, and we're people who want to. I don't think we work together well. Oh, Kelly, you want to know what a great name for a wine? You know why that's the name? Do you know what that's the name of? Faith, Hope, and Charity. What that is? Can anybody tell me? I would love to know. I'm going to the Gorge and then Bend next weekend. I can camp and physically distance. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it safely. But I think it's just time to dream, you guys. It's time to stop. I had a really good day today. Picked up a new client, a dentist here in town, and we're going to do other kinds of stories. And it's going to be really cool. I'll tell you more about that later. But, so do you know what Faith, Hope, and Charity are the names of? Their kids. Good guess. No. Oh, Sandy, you got it. The Sisters Mountains. The original names of the three sisters were Faith, Hope, and Charity. And don't you think that's why we're starting our PNW series there? Because right now, don't you think we need faith? Don't you think we need hope? And don't you think we need a lot of charity? I do. And I don't think it's a bad need. I don't think there's a lack of it. I just think we need to go looking for it. And so Kathy and I are going to take you over there, introduce you to Cindy, who owns the winery, and we're real excited because we need to get out with people, people who understand. We need to get away from the negativity and the anger. You know, to me, I mean, I was born in Oregon, but for me, I think anybody who lives here and calls themselves an Oregonian is an Oregonian, because I'm not native to here. I mean, the native blood I have is Oklahoma with the Cherokee. My other parts of my family came from all over the place. But my family were pioneers, and they came here because they were getting away from something, really, you know, wanting to start over, wanting to dream, had big dreams. And I think those are still possible in Oregon, in rural America. I think it's still possible to have that. I think it's possible to have it here. I just think it's something about people who live outside of the big cities. They understand something we don't. And since I said they understand something we don't, that means I have to find it. I want, and that's what Kathy and I want to show you as we discover this. Some of the old stories of rural people. And the thing about being a rural, Oregonian, is I think those stories are still there with you. And here's an interesting thought. 60% of the people who live in Oregon are from outside of Oregon. And welcome. Thank you for choosing this place. And I think that's only going to get bigger because of this COVID shit. People don't want to live. If you're in Washington, D.C. and you're locked up for 3 months in your house with kids, you want to get out in the world, some place where there's freedom and places to go. And I think we're going to be even more popular. So we, as people who were born here, I think we need to welcome you and introduce you to the place that you've moved. It's kind of like, and it's not an adversarial thing at all. And I think Tom McCall, a former governor, and a lot of people who are native Oregonians are like, "Wow, those damn Californians." I'm not one of those people. I think what we have done as native Oregonians has done a really poor job of introducing you to the place that you moved, to kind of going, "Hey, do you know why we do this? You know why this happens? Do you know some of the legends and some of the practices? You know what crops we grow here? You know what's normal to us?" And that kind of thing. And I think if we did that more, maybe we'd all see, yes, as an Indian blood, yes. We need to be able to dream and breathe fresh air again. Oregon has the best air, smells like ocean's trees. It's wonderful. Lindsay, you are 100% right. I was born at Sacred Heart. I'm so grateful to be a lifelong Oregonian. No matter where I travel, I'm always home. But they come and change what they left. Mimi, I think that's maybe partly because we're just not showing people the beauty of it. And I don't mean the beauty as in look, but introducing people to the history of the place and why we do what we do and what we do and how we do it. And I think that's not them. That's not their fault. I do hope people would ask. I would love to be more involved in that. I'm from San Diego, where my dear late dad retired from the military. We moved here in the mid-'70s. That's a long time, Ann. As long as people who come here don't try to change it and be like where they came from. Come here because you love it here, not to try to change it. Deborah, I would agree. But we need to introduce them to that and show them the value of what this is and why we are here. And not as this is the way we do things. But there is some of that. When you get a new job or you move into a new neighborhood, you don't go in and start going, "Hey, why don't you guys all paint your houses?" How well would that go over? Not very. So we move in and we're gracious and that kind of thing. But I think also we could do a better job of explaining why we do some of the things we do. One of my members as a kid was visiting one of my relatives, near Corvallis, on a rural property. He showed me his collection of arrowheads found on his property. That's really cool. Sarah, are you ready? Are you related to Frank? Just let me know. I have lived in only in another place and returned where I love living. Born on the Oregon coast. I grew up in Central Oregon. Yes, yes. So with Pacific Northwest Backstories, that is our. I just talked to one of my sponsors, and they are. I tell you, I could cry. They're so excited to be a part of this, and so are we. And then we have Toyota and your Northwest Toyota dealers. They are our sponsors, and we're going to be going all over Idaho, all over the area, Washington, Walla Walla, back to Baker City. I got a lot of places to Pendleton, stuff like that. And we're really excited. And I think what Kathy and I love the most about this is meeting the people and then sharing their voices with you. We don't tell their stories. We let them tell their stories. And it's so fun. Sarah, I know your dad. When he was the medical examiner when I was a reporter, and seen him at the swimming pool. And yeah, Ashley, everybody loves my train. I have the best train ever. You're right. History and traditions of Oregon, especially the Outback, are worth sharing. Second generation born and raised in the high desert. Oh God, I just love it out there. Hi Virginia, how are you doing? Absolutely, we love it here. I love my house. My parents brought up moving here. I love to play hostess on a tour guide for visitors. It's so fun. Yeah. So maybe we all could do a better job of that, of kind of helping people. Oh, okay, Sarah, I got you. My great grandparents moved here and settled in Dexter. Wow. See, my great great grandparents moved. I think I'm a fifth or sixth generation Oregonian. They moved here from, God, I can't remember. They're Scottish, and they moved here to Baker City, actually, to Haines, Oregon, and then my parents lived in McMinnville, and then I was born in Hillsboro, and then Kathy and I lived in Coos Bay, and then we've lived here. I miss Eugene, Oregon every day, born and raised. When you move away, you realize how good we actually had it. I'm at Kristen's. She says hi too. Oh, give Kristen a big hug for me. Big party girl going on. I traveled all over the world. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of what's coming up. Just wanted to let you know. I am going to go meet a friend for a beer and then go home. And are you guys off tomorrow? What are you doing? I'm working because I got things I got to do. But are you guys off, or you working, or what are you doing tomorrow? Oh, geez, what a day. So isn't that nice just to talk about nice stuff and no controversy? I love it. My grandfather was chief dispatcher of Southern Pacific in Eugene. Railroading has been a part of my family for decades. That's funny, Deborah. You're off, Dana. Good for you. And Matt, you're working. You guys, Matt Kendall is a realtor in town. He's my friend. If you're looking for a house or trying to sell one, I highly recommend this man. He's also nice. Oregon, the land of milk and honey. Congrats on that. Thanks, Kelly. And just to clarify, it's not really a new adventure. We did this last year too. It's just we haven't been able to do it since January because of COVID. So it's my last day in Wyoming. Have to come home to Oregon. Well, we're still here, Annie. Oh yeah, it's tax season. I'm off till Monday. Good for you. I am from the Thompson and Butler families that settled in Scottsburg. Are you really? Sandy, have you ever seen the story that I did on Scottsburg? It is literally, it's in my top 10 favorite stories of anything I've ever done in my life. It was such a happenstance thing, and it was so charming, and it had life and death and weirdness and history And it was so cool. I hope if you haven't seen it, get a hold of me and I'll get you a link to it. It's on my YouTube page. If you go in there and just look up ghost towns or look up Scottsburg, and it is super. I'm not, patting my own back, but it's one of the best stories I've ever done in my life. No plans, maybe hit some balls at Shadow Hills. You know what? I just got an invitation. So we got a guy came on here. His name's Matt Wildman. He's a wild man. And he wants to take Kathy and me the first weekend in August with 12 of his friends on a rafting trip on the Rogue, the wild and scenic sections. And I mean, like way off in the Neverland. So Kathy and I met with him yesterday to make sure that he's not an axe murderer, and he doesn't have an axe. So anyway, we're going. I went to high school in Hillsboro, Oregon, when there was one high school, Hillsboro High School. Who's a new client? It's a dentist in town, Dana. And haven't signed everything, so I'll probably not say too much. But yeah, really super cool guy. Really wants to do some super fun stuff. And so yeah, I'm pretty excited. And there's more. But yeah. So I'll tell you sometime. It'll be soon anyway. Deborah Mayberry, I knew your grandfather. I was crew dispatchers. Oh my God, how weird is this? Everybody's meeting. Look forward to taking the weekend off with the family, taking deep breaths at the coast. Chewing through emails every morning though. What coast are you going to, Maddie? I will go to the coast. So anyway, what I think he wrote me yesterday, today. Matt wrote and said he and his son are going to go rafting down up on the upper McKinsey on 4th of July and wanted to know if Kathy and I want to go. So I'm going to get a hold of my wife, and I think we'll probably do that. Probably knew my uncle too, Lynn Mayberry. Well, look at here. I'm a little matchmaker here. I worked in Klamath Falls. Both my parents also worked for Southern Pacific. Jack turned 10 today. How old am I? You're old, Matt. You're really old. You're practically dead. I'm just saying. But would you tell Jack happy birthday from his grandfather? I think I did see a story a while ago. Many relatives buried in the Scottsburg Cemetery. That's where it was. Yeah, it was really cool. Okay, I'm sorry. Railroads are quite a unique breed. Done that Rogue River, wowza. Yeah, he kind of told us what to do. He's going to bring tents for us because we don't have tents and sleeping bags. And we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 days. And Kelly, go Spartans. That was my school. My dad was raised in Baker County, and my mom's family were wheat farmers in Pendleton. I was born in Portland. I love Baker County. I love Pendleton too. Yes, we are. Oh my God. So Deborah and they're having their own conversation here. They've hijacked my page. I no longer have control. Enjoy your weekend with your amazing wife. I will. I got some things I got to do. I will do. LOL. Taking our new trailer to Newport. Oh, fun. You're an RVer now. I missed the intro. What's our topic today? Maria. God. When that little buzzer comes on, what you need to do is go on your page and have it tell you when we're on. Because the whole family's here, and then you show up late, and now you want us to go back and God, you're a problem child. I said new adventure because I think we will look at things differently now. Yeah, you're right, Kelly. That's probably true. It's a whole different feeling to do that. Yeah, I think that's a good way to look at it. I like that a lot. Well, I have to get things wrapped up here and get my mask on. The dumbest thing ever. I went to the bank today and I walked in and I said, stick them up. And they freaked out. Remember when you couldn't wear a mask to the bank and now you have to? Remember when you had to take your own bags to Trader Joe's and now they won't let you? I'm just so confused. Rock is so full of crap sometimes. Maria, no topic, just chatting. Rock. Deborah just gave me a new name. Blue. Yeah, Matt. God, you can't wear the same color every day. You have to. I have blue shorts on, so it has to match my shorts and my eyes. So Deborah just renamed me Rock Dancer. No, Deborah, you know what I'm going to be? Rock Danger. Hi, I'm Rock Danger. Welcome to my show. Cheers, Rick. Have multiple beers tonight to kick off the weekend. Off to teach. All right, have a good class. I'll be there in the morning. I never get to have her classes anymore. Did you know Carol Herring? Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are still having your own little conversation here on my page. Yesterday was red, but we have to switch it around a little bit. Red the other day. Will you pick a side already? Oh, God. It's not. We can't use Civil War anymore because that's wrong. Rock Danger. That's my new name. Your fashion sense is impeccable. Allie, honey, mwah, you would know it, don't you think? Salmon and blue. You know, you got to have stuff that, and you know the nice thing? So here's the thing people don't think about with this mask thing. So I can do this, and then what if the wind starts blowing and I need to protect my hair? See? Then I can do that. And then I can do this too. I can flip it around the back and just look cooler than shit. There. Do not tell me Rock Danger doesn't know how to rock a mask. The dope coach strikes. And then you have to do this. I don't have a purple one. I have a white one, but it has another realtor's name on it, so I won't be wearing that, Matt, since you're now my realtor of choice. Where's my, yeah, Matt, that kind of also brings up a really point that I've been wanting to talk with you about. Where's my paraphernalia that has, the free shit that I get? We need to talk. And I am not, yeah, my kid. Oh, come on, Rick, you are just amazing. You rock. Rick, Rock Danger. So I wore this to, I don't have to wear it in my office because I'm in here by myself. It's just me. But I'll have to wear it tonight to the public house when I go meet my friend. Yeah, Shame is right. Rock Danger will become your nickname. Don't you think that's a good name? Rock Danger? Sounds like I need to send you a calendar. So how many think it's so funny when realtors still send you calendars? Like, does anybody really use a calendar? Okay, I do have this big one here that I use because I put things on this calendar, but I'm 61, so I also have it on this calendar. But I don't have a calendar around my office. Who does that anymore? Only realtors. Love. Yeah. See, Kelly knows what we're talking about, Matt. I'm talking about a free shirt. Oh, wait, a free shit. Love free shit. Oh, love free shit. Yeah, I love free shit too. I thought you were talking about the camping trip again. That was one of my questions. I mean, not to get personal. Are we taking this too far? But where do you do that? And then I found out. I vote Rock Danger. Rock Danger. I don't use a calendar. No, Davina, nobody does, do they? I don't think anybody does. And Matt doesn't really send them out. He used to. And then he met me. And I'm kind. And I tell him, quit sending out the stupid calendars. And why does Rick not have very many close friends? Oh, now we got more people. Be careful or the mask police will get you. I have a calendar. It's how I know my days. Allie. You're only a couple years older than me. You need to move into the light ages. Did you know we have cars now? Oh, I usually get mine at Christmas parade. Didn't get it last year. They collect calendars. Oh, oh God, these are. Oh, the truth comes out, Ellis. So you're not in your 40s, Ruth. Yeah, I remember you. I just said that because you were there. Oh, I do because I own two businesses and have to keep everything together for each business and job sites. Can I just say Google? Feels like this is about to get real expensive for me with free hats and shirts. You know, Matt, I'm going to make a suggestion here. One thing you could do that'd be kind of clever is like a doormat, you know, and it says, I'm your mat. And then whenever you sell a new house, you give them a door mat so they remember Matt Kindle. I know. Where does this stuff come from? The dude is a genius. Rock Danger is a genius. Shouldn't that be Matt's new thing? He gets doormats made up. And when you buy your house, he gives you a doormat that says, I'm your Matt. And you put it on your doorstep. God, how do I do this? I am not bragging, but I am freaking amazing. Kindle sells t-shirt, come in your future. I want the mat, Matt. I have a dry eraser calendar board. That's all right, Ruth. That's not quite as old-fashioned as the other. We have a 55 and a 57 Chevy, so we have a classic car calendar. You're making up excuses for being old. I only use my phone as a calendar. And thank you for being in the 21st century. Is that what we're in? Doormat. Awesome. Don't you think, Deborah, was that like the best idea ever? Rick is a wizard. That should be my new tagline. Rick Dancer, your personal wizard. Matt needs to give diffusers and oils. Citrus oils makes people want to spend more money. Oh, Maria, you're just trying to make him into a bad person. Matt, just let folks walk all over him for a second. Yeah, and then you know what I could do with my mat? Right on my mat, I can wipe the dog poop off my shoes onto my mat. That's see, Anne, you are my kind of person. Rick, you are phenomenal. Can you ever hear that enough? No. An amazing Rock Danger. 1-800 Rock Danger. I have a 1-800 number now. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, you guys know my porn name, don't you? You guys know my porn name? My real name is Richard. Richard Dancer. So what do you think my porn name is? This kind of turned from being a thing about Oregon to something different, but I'm waiting for someone to answer. If your name was Richard Dancer and you had to have a porn name, what would your porn star name be? Come on, this isn't that hard. It's not that difficult. I should watch my framing. I bet I'll leave here in a minute. Come on, somebody has to get the answer, and then I'm going to shut down. Come on, work at it. Put your little brains together. Yeah, see, I got to keep my face off that thing. The logo's on the side only. There we have a winner. Not Dances, but Dick Dancer. That's my porn name. See, and for that, so for that, Rick Dancer, it's like this. You poor people. I am so sorry you had I'm so sorry you had to be here. All right. Have a good night. Hey, did I tell you I'm getting more of my tattoo done on Tuesday, putting more right through here. Yeah. And no, it's not going to have Dick Danger on it. Company internet. Can't Google that one, Rick. Yeah, you're so shy. Oh, Dick Danger. Dick Danger. That's a good porn name. Yeah. Yeah. I love these chats. It's so great. I know. Isn't it fun just to be irreverent? Stupid. Oh, wait, Deborah. I'm traumatized from this. Deborah, I got news for you. You were traumatized when you got here. That is not our fault. You are not. Guess I should call up Mindworks, huh? Matt, don't be a narc. Don't be a little tattletale. Because then I will wipe my shit on your mat. See you later. You should do it live. What? It? Do it live? We have standards here. All right. We'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Goodbye.